and I'm Julie Castle. I'm CEO of Best Friends Animal Society, and we are at Quincy House today, which is one of our houses for cats. And I am introducing Cameron, who is one of our caregivers. Cameron, tell us what Quincy House is.
So Quincy House is one of our medical buildings. It has 2 areas with incontinent cats. The rest of the cats in there are medical cats, so they're older or just have special needs. So they're able to come here and spend their lives here until they're adopted.
Okay, so we are going to wander on in to Quincy House. So let's go. Oh look, we've got a special guest coming to greet us.
Come on.
What's happening? All right, let's come on in. Okay, so who do we have here? Who is this?
So here we have Patrix.
This is
He
Patrix.
has a slip disc, so his back legs are a little bit wobbly, but he loves to walk outside, go for walks, and roll in the dirt. This is Jinxie's. He is also incontinent, so he gets his bladder expressed twice a day. And he was born like that, and very, very friendly and sweet.
And so these cats are really awesome. Like, they've got a great quality of life. Tell us about one that you recently adopted.
So we recently adopted Corey. I actually have his picture in my back pocket. This was Corey.
Such a little love.
His back legs were paralyzed, so they slid on the ground. And we had an adopter who was interested in him, and she came out and spent a couple days with us to make sure she knew how to express him. And she did fantastic. She flew him home, and he's doing really, really well. And this happened about last week.
So cool. It's such a great story. Let's keep going. So we have somebody else here that I want to introduce you to. Amy.
Hi.
Amy Colbecker. Amy, tell us what you do for Best Friends.
I am the Cat World Director here at Best Friends.
And tell us about Quincy House. Tell us about the cats that are here.
So Quincy House is a very special house. All of the cats here are very special, as you already mentioned. Patrix here walks a little bit funny. We have a whole room here full of incontinent cats. And then we've got the lobby cats out here that have either neurological issues or incontinent issues, different things like that. So this is one of our high medical special needs buildings here in Cat World.
So tell us a little bit about Giving Tuesday.
Yeah, so Giving Tuesday is a very special time. It's a great opportunity to have your gift matched and help these cats out. So up to $600,000 today will be matched. So today is a day to double your money. So if you're thinking about giving, I would suggest doing it today.
So Cameron and Amy, let's go in the first room here.
So we mentioned that Corey just got adopted. So Corey was adopted, and then we were able to help another incontinent cat named Clark. So Clark just arrived a couple of days ago, and he's still getting used to his surroundings, but he has some similar issues that Corey had. So he drags his back legs.
Aww. So tell us how we get a kitty like this. How does a kitty like this come here?
So actually Linda, who is here sitting with him, transported him from California. And we get requests from shelters across the country for some of our special needs cats. And so Clark was one of the ones that we had a request for intake. I don't remember the shelter. Do you remember what shelter he came from?
All I know is the girl was in Seal Beach, California.
Okay.
She brought him up to Claremont, and I met Victoria, and then she told me about Clark's problems, and we came together on Sunday.
So Linda, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Me, I'm a longtime volunteer for animal shelters. I've transported, I've done dogs, I've done cats in Granbury, Texas. I've done 1,400 hours at the Rancho Animal Shelter in Rancho Cucamonga, California. I started giving to Best Friends as a major donor about 3 years ago. And this is my first visit, and I am just amazed. at everything they do and how they do it here. It gives me incentive to keep on volunteering and keep on giving money.
That's so great. What a great story. And how long have you been here?
This is yesterday.
Yesterday. It's so cool.
Sunday night I brought Clark because I was so worried about him and he needed expressing to the ladies at the Cat World Central. And they,
Right.
at about 5 o'clock, they stayed and waited for me and took him. And then I came in yesterday to do my volunteer work.
That's so cool. So cool. Thank you so much.
And I'm here for the week.
That's
In
great.
Quincy.
Oh, good.
Helping the disabled cats.
That's terrific.
Yeah. When he moves, he's really fast. I think he's a little shy with all the people. There we go.
Aww.
He has the prettiest green eyes.
So,
And he's a very good-natured kitten.
And the thing about these cats is they don't know any differently.
Right.
And it's really touching to see them, interact and find a home, and, they experience love just like all the other cats.
Right.
Cats that have been walking their whole life. These cats are no different. They just have a little bit of a disability.
Yes, I understand Clark was either born this way or it happened right after birth. His paralyzed back legs. So
All
you're
right.
He doesn't know any different.
So let's move along.
all right.
Okay, we're headed to the lobby where we're going to meet some more of the little fellas here. So we've got quite a variety. You can see they're napping, they're snacking, and they're really super happy. So Cameron, tell us who this guy is.
So this is Martha. She has some neurological challenges. She is continent, so she is able to go to the bathroom on her own, but she will sometimes have seizures, so we have her out in this lobby just so we can make sure that we know what's going on and monitor her. And she recently got a little shave job.
How long has she been with us?
A few years, actually. She's been doing really well. We weren't sure exactly what was going on with her because of her seizures and her neurological issues, and we've just been able to figure out what works best for her, and just help her as needed. So like the shave job, she needed a little help with her hair, so we helped her out, and she just, moseys along in here in the lobby and gets along really well.
So if I want to adopt one of these cats, what do I do?
So you'll contact us in Cat World. You come out, we just want to make sure that you're able to express the cats. You spend about a week with the cats or however long it takes until you feel comfortable and we feel comfortable with that fact that medically you'd be able to take care of the cat. And then you take the cat home. We set you up with food, with everything that you need to make this cat's life as successful as possible in your home.
So help us understand what that means, expressing.
So most of the cats in the lobby have to have their bladder expressed. So you hold their bladder and you palpate the bladder until it's empty. Some of the cats have to get their bowels evacuated as well. So that's just going up to their colon and evacuating their colon as much as they need.
So that sounds really hard. Is it hard?
It's not that hard. I'm actually training right now to learn how to do it. But that's why we want people to come out here so that they can train and learn how to do it on their own. Anyone can do it. It just doesn't matter knowing the cat.
So it's something that takes maybe a week to learn or something.
Yeah.
So who is this?
So this is Mousy. He also needs some help with his hair, so he got shaved. He is a Manx cat, so he doesn't have a tail, which is caused part of his incontinent issues. But
And so what does that mean?
Manx syndrome, it's cats that are bred to not have tails, and it's a style choice that people like, but in a lot of cats it causes incontinence. So we're able to take a lot of those cats in, and you can tell that a lot of cats in this lobby don't have tails.
For long time members, this kitty looks a little bit like Benton.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
So
We actually have a cat that's named Little Benton
Oh,
that
really?
lived in Kernels. Yeah, he looked just like Benton. He just got adopted, so it's
so
pretty cool.
great. So are all of these cats available for adoption?
Every single cat you see here is available for adoption.
So great. All right, let's head on outside. So Cameron, I want to know about you because just as important as the animals are, our caregivers are so important. So tell us your story.
So I first came to Best Friends when I was 8 years old. I was with my family on a tour and then didn't think much about it for almost 20 years, and then came back a couple years ago just because I was traveling through the area and wanted to come through, and my partner at the time, he said that I will definitely work here one day. I didn't think so. I was like, no way. And I've always loved animals, have fostered animals, worked with my local SPCAs, and just about a year ago came here and fell in love, and I love it. It's fantastic.
So great. All right, let's go meet some of the kitties that we have out here.
There's a kitty right there.
There's a big kitty. So Mike,
Hi,
this
Julie.
is Mike. How are you, Mike?
Good, how are you?
Good. So Mike has been with us forever. Mike, tell us about yourself. How did you get here? Where are you from? How long you been here?
Okay, we'll make this really short. About 30 some odd years ago, we read about Best Friends in all places, the People magazine. Wrote it down, one of those places to go to. Eventually we got here, we loved it. We moved, and that was 17 years ago. So I've been here for 17 years. And yes, I am a cat guy. Love animals, but cats are where it's at.
So great. So tell us about where we are right now, this enclosure.
So this room is lovingly called the Incontinental Suite. Always has been, probably always will be. Everybody in this room, they're incontinent. It's either a combination of Manx syndrome, you guys can look that one up, or what we call tail pulls. A tail pull is just that. And I'm gonna, if I can duck out for a second, I'm gonna grab somebody, if that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's shift to Amy. Amy has found a friend.
This is Gulliver. So Gulliver is one of our cats with Manx syndrome. As you can see, he's missing his tail. And he is one of the friendliest guys that we've got here in Quincy House, along with Benny. Benny actually loves shoes. So you can see some random shoes here around in the room. Shoes are his favorite things. He loves to come and rub on your shoes, sometimes attack your shoes. But Mike's back with Pepe, one of the best cats that we've got here in Cat World.
This is Pepe. Just a quick shoe note. So we had an employee from California out here a couple weeks ago, and she donated a pair of her shoes for Benny. So that's how much he loves shoes. So this is Pepe. Pepe is a tail pull, but as you can see, he's a very happy guy. He's a favorite. People like him because you can do all these kind of things with him like this. He just loves people. Aside from
He
him
loves
being,
you, Mike.
well,
So Mike, help people understand what tail pull means.
okay, first off, I want to do this because if Jose's watching, hi Jose. Jose loves this guy. A tail pull is just that. I'm gonna. Can we move over to the shelf here?
Sure.
So you can see his tail. There's just nothing there. Someone just yanked his tail way too hard, and because of it, he now suffers some. Well, he's incontinent because of it. But they don't know there's anything wrong with them. They love people, and this is one of his favorite things to do. Is this. He just loves being around people, loves the attention, great personality, loves other cats. He's a crowd favorite. In this room, I mean, so many people have their favorites, but Pepe, people come to, and part of the reason is Pepe likes to go on harness walks, and he will literally go out for hours. He just loves to walk all around the property and stuff. So it's enrichment for him. He just enjoys it whole.
And enrichment for you too.
Well, coming to work every day is enrichment. So.
Tell us about the mission.
So, as you know, we're shooting for No Kill 2025, and sometimes incontinent guys can be a little bit tough to adopt, but we've had some really, really cool adoptions recently. People are really starting to step up. Older cats, cats with medical issues, cats that you would think don't have such a great chance of being adopted, and yet they are. So thank you to all of you, appreciate it.
So tell us why the sanctuary is such a special place for animals like this.
They get a chance. Like guys like this in shelters, they would probably be euthanized. But we see things that other people don't see. when I tell people, they're like, what do you do? I said, well, I express cats. They're like, what? I said, yeah, I kind of help them pee and help them poop. And it's fun for me. I enjoy it. I like the challenges. I've learned more here than I thought I ever would. I've had more experiences here that really changed my life.
Oh my.
What? Sorry. I have moments. So,
We
anyhow.
love you, Mike.
And it's guys like this that make it all worthwhile. Hey, and this is Benny. Benny's the shoe fetish man. He really does enjoy shoes a whole lot.
So Mike, that was really special. Thank you so much. And we're gonna go back to Cameron. Cameron, who do you have here?
I have little Egypt on my lap. She's one of our sweet little incontinent ladies.
She's also a tail pull injury.
Yep, so they amputated her tail just to make it easier for her and for us. But she's sweet and she's also up for adoption.
She loves to go on harness walks, just like Mike was talking about Pepe going on harness walks. Egypt will take you across the sanctuary if you let her.
We just had to order her new little angel wings because she was walking so much that she wore them out.
She wears angel wings when she walks.
Yep.
So Cameron, tell us about Giving Tuesday.
So Giving Tuesday, we are, a donor is matching everyone's donations up to $600,000, and we rely on everyone's donations to make all of this possible for us to be able to care for these animals and give them the lives that they deserve when they might not have the opportunity elsewhere. So here's her little angel wings and her little harness. She wore them out, so we're in the process of ordering new ones, but she loves them.
Aw. Okay, we've got one that's catching my eye in the corner here. I can hear her from here. So who is this? Who do we have over in the corner
Zima.
here?
Seema.
Oh, she is gorgeous.
See if you can hear her purr.
She is so gorgeous.
We were saying she looks like she's from like a Disney cartoon kind of movie.
So Amy, tell us about her.
So Zima is one that has Manx syndrome, so she does not have a tail, as you can see, and we also help her go to the bathroom, and she's fairly new. She's only been here for maybe a year or so, but she's settled in really well with the other cats, and as you can tell, she loves to have attention and is a very loud purrer.
So Amy, tell us about 2025.
So 2025 is getting all of the shelters in the country no-kill by 2025. We still have a ways to go, but we are making a lot of progress across the country in different shelters. And part of the way that we're able to do that is by helping shelters with some of their harder to place cats, like these cats here. A lot of shelters don't have the ability to care for them like we do. Or some of our other cats, like we have feline leukemia cats here, FIV cats, diabetic cats, and so a lot of shelters, when they run into a situation where a cat comes in and they're unable to care for it, we try to help them with resources and, if needed, bring them into the sanctuary.
So Amy, tell us a little bit about your story. How you got here, how you got interested in animals.
So I actually have a teaching degree. I have been interested in animals since I was a child. My mom used to call me Dr. Doolittle because I was always bringing something home. But I actually was watching an episode of Dogtown and saw Best Friends and decided that I was going to look into working for Best Friends. Came out here about 11 and a half years ago and just fell in love with it and said, this is where I want to be. These are my people. This is the mission I want to be involved in. I started as a caregiver. Mike, who we saw earlier, actually trained me. And I didn't know anything other than I wanted to be here. I wanted to take care of cats. And I've just learned through my time here with Best Friends all kinds of things, such as expressing, shelter outreach, all kinds of things like that. And now I'm the director of Cat World.
Hey, we're getting some questions on here that maybe you could answer. One of the questions I keep seeing is, where is Best Friends located?
Yeah, so we're in, as you can see, one of the most beautiful places on earth, southern Utah in Kanab. Kanab, Utah. Here we have about, maybe 5,000 people in our town. And then during the busy season, we can have maybe quadruple that amount of people coming to visit because it's such a beautiful area. So not only do we have this amazing sanctuary where we're taking care of these animals that need our help, but we also are in a really beautiful place.
Between Zion and the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
So, Amy, why is Giving Tuesday important to the work that we're doing?
Well, we couldn't do the work without people helping us by donating. So we are completely reliant on people's donations from, $5, $2, all the way up to as much as people can give. It's really important for us to be able to continue doing the work that we do. We take in a lot of special needs animals here in Cat World. So usually we have roughly about 550 cats on any given day, and about 70% of those cats have some sort of special need. So it can get expensive with diabetic cats, with cats that require acupuncture, different things like that. And so everybody's donation is really helpful in making sure that we can provide the care that we need for the cats that we've got here and all of the other animals at the sanctuary.
And today is important because...
Yeah, so today everything is matched. So up to $600,000, your donation is matched. So today you really get, the most bang for your buck. So if you're thinking about donating, now is the time. It's a wonderful Christmas gift. If you have somebody that you are unsure what to get them for Christmas, this is a great opportunity. For Hanukkah. Hanukkah just started. So if you're even on the fence at all, now is the time to do it because your gift is matched.
And how do people go about donating, Amy, if they want to donate today?
Yeah, so you can donate on any of our social media platforms. You can donate on our website, bestfriends.org. You can also check out all of our adoptable cats, dogs, pigs, rabbits, parrots on bestfriends.org. And you can find more information about all of these guys that you've met today at bestfriends.org.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, today your donation is matched, so your $10 becomes $20. We really, really appreciate everything you do so that we can continue this incredible work for the animals. Thank you for joining us today. Happy Giving Tuesday.